Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Alrighty, man, just got through watching All Access, episode 2, Charlo versus Canelo. Both guys look ready. Both guys definitely look in shape. Canelo Alvarez says he's 100% healed from the injury that he suffered. I don't know if it's through training camp or during the fight against Bivol. Irregardless, Canelo says he's 100%. Charlo's 100% coming off his hand injury. So it should be no excuses for either guy. I see this fight going Charlo's way. And like I said before, I feel like Charlo is the more athletic guy. Charlo can use his jab and counter Canelo. I think it's going to be a great fight, nevertheless. But I just feel like Charlo's athleticism and the way he's going to use his angles and stuff to come at Canelo, and plus his size, I just think that's going to be a little too much for Canelo. We've seen Bivol, we've seen Floyd Mayweather, who's much smaller than Bivol and who is much smaller than Jermell Charlo, implement the game plan on how to defeat Canelo Alvarez. Now, to a lot of people's dismay, I also feel like Ernest Lara definitely defeated Canelo Alvarez too by outboxing Canelo. Now, Canelo got the decision because they said Lala was moving around the ring too much. He was running, so to speak. Now, we all know when they say running, that only classifies to one type of fighter. We're going to leave it at that. We know how boxing is. But I definitely thought Lara won. I thought he outpointed Canelo. He definitely outboxed Canelo. But, you know, when you fighting, going to the cards against Canelo, you have to make that look convincingly. Bivol made it look very convincingly. Bivol outboxed Canelo, didn't let Canelo get off. Bivol kept his jab out there and just really kept Canelo on the ropes, kept Canelo trying to look for counter shots. And if you can outbox Canelo, you can do the things and implement the things that Bivol did against Canelo Alvarez. And I believe Jermell Charlo can do all that and a little bit more. I believe Jermell Charlo is way more athletic than Dimitri Bivol. So I don't see why Canelo cannot be outboxed by Jermell Charlo. If Jermell Charlo sticks to the game plan, uses jab, footwork, and move around the ring and get off and make Canelo miss, but then I don't see why there's no reason why any judge shouldn't give Charlo the victory. But, and there's always a but when it comes around to boxing, because we know boxing is a dirty game. If that fight is close and it goes to the judges' scorecards and it's in the judges' hands, well, Charlo can forget about winning. You're not going to beat Canelo if it's a close fight and it goes to the scorecards. You have to dominate Canelo like Bivol did. You have to dominate Canelo like Floyd Mayweather did. Even though one judge had it a draw, travesty. That judge should never even have a job after that. I don't understand how can you watch Floyd Mayweather versus Canelo Alvarez and come up with a draw on the scorecards. That was a clear wipeout. That fight was 10 rounds to 2, maybe 11 rounds to 1. And I'm being generous because I can't really remember right off the top of my head of any rounds that Canelo won against Floyd Mayweather. But for some reason, some judge had it a draw. So you was really going to screw Floyd Mayweather. That's what I'm saying. So Jermell Charlo has to come out and make this fight convincing. You have to come out and outbox Canelo and let the judges know this guy can't do nothing with you because he don't have that much athleticism. He cannot keep up with your footwork. He cannot keep up with your jab. He can't get out of the way from your hooks and your uppercuts because Jermell Charlo has a lot of tricks in his bag. He's not a one-trick pony. So people not giving Jermell Charlo a chance in this fight, I think you're doing yourself a very big disservice because Jermell Charlo has all the talent to win this fight. He has all the skills to win this fight. Only thing Canelo has really over Charlo is experience. He fought, Canelo had 62 fights? I mean, come on, man. The man been boxing pro since Mexico since he was 15 years old. You only got to be 15 years old to box pro in Mexico. So Canelo has had 60 plus fights. So in that aspect, yes, he does have the experience. I heard Canelo say my experience is going to win me this fight. Well, not necessarily, because you can get old overnight. And I understand that you and Charlo is the same age. But like I said, you had 60 plus fights. Charlo only had I believe not even 30 fights, maybe right at 30 something. So at the end of the day, I'm giving the edge to Charlo. This will be undisputed versus undisputed. I understand that the WBO has stripped Charlo, but that means absolutely nothing to me and nothing to the diehard fans, if you're going to be fair and be honest with it, because Jermell Charlo has not lost any of his belts in the ring. The only time he lost, we seen that was against Tony Harrison. He avenged Tony Harrison's loss with a knockout. He had a draw with Castano. He avenged the draw with a knockout. So this will be undisputed versus undisputed, regardless of what Tim Tszyu says, regardless of what the WBO says. Undisputed versus undisputed. I got Jermell Charlo winning this fight. I got Jermell Charlo becoming the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Because if he defeats Canelo Alvarez, it should be no doubt on anybody's pound-for-pound list why Jermell Lions-only Charlo should not be the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. So that's all I got, guys. This fight going down September the 30th. I already ordered the fight, so I'm just sitting back patiently waiting for the next couple weeks to see my boy Charlo show Canelo what a lion is really like. That's all I got, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and please double tap that bell icon so you will be notified every time your boy TJ hits you with this fire. That's all I got. Deuces.